Congratulations, you made it to the final day of comparing and contrasting poetry. This is what we've been working to all week, so hopefully the assignment you did last night wasn't too tough because you're going to do another one independently today. Now, first, let us go over what you did yesterday. So you should have been comparing and contrasting I too and my people using either the worksheet or a Venn diagram. Now, let's look at them together. Now, these are the answers I gave you already. So from there, let's jump into their differences and similarities. So first and foremost, when we're still talking about form, okay, I too, two of the stanzas were only one line, okay? I too sing America and I too am America. Even though they're just one line, okay, they're still considered their own poem paragraph because there's spaces between them, okay? And in My People, what's unique about that poem in its form is that every stanza is only 2 lines, okay? It's a very short poem on its own, but it has a very little neat format that it sticks to. What the both poems have in common is that neither of them had a rhyme scheme or rhyming lines, okay? Next, what was unique about I too is that it used dialogue, okay? It mentioned eat in the kitchen, a second speaker, okay? What was unique about My People was every stanza of the poem ended with the word people, which was unique to that poem. And what they had in common as well was they both use first person pronouns, I, my, me, okay? So the voice was very similar, except for the fact that I too showed the speaker's voice and a second person, okay? Whereas My People only showed the speaker's voice. The other thing that these 2 poems had in common is that both poems use metaphors, very important metaphors, to get their messages across. And finally, both of these poems use repetition to emphasize their meaning and message. Now, if you notice, these poems have more in common than they have different, okay? So why is that? Probably because they were written by the same person, okay? It doesn't mean just because it's the same poet that he's always going to write the same way, but he's got a certain style that he sticks to, and it's clear. All right, now using all the skills that you've learned this week, we're going to talk about your final assignment. For your final assignment, you're going to be using all the skills that we learned this week and applying it to 2 new poems, okay? I'm going to read them to you, and then afterwards you're going to answer the same 5 questions you've been answering all week about the poems, and then you're going to compare and contrast them in a box style of Venn diagram. You can also do it by hand if that's easier for you. Let's go ahead and read the poems. I stuck with one by Langston Hughes, and I chose another one by Maya Angelou. So these poems have different authors. I'm now going to read the first poem, I Dream a World by Langston Hughes. I dream a world where man no other man will scorn, where love will bless the earth and peace its path adorn. I dream a world where all will know sweet freedom's way, where greed no longer saps the soul, nor avarice blights our day. A world I dream where black or white, whatever race you be, will share the bounties of the earth and every man is free, where wretchedness will hang its head and joy, like a pearl, attends the needs of all mankind. Of such I dream my world. The second poem you're going to be comparing this one to is Alone by Maya Angelou. Lying, thinking, last night, how to find my soul a home, where water is not thirsty and bread loaf is not stone. I came up with one thing, and I don't believe I'm wrong, that nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone, nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. Alrighty, so now that I read those 2 poems to you, I very much suggest that you read them for yourself because it's always going to be different when we hear them in our own voice. And then I want you to consider the things we've been talking about all week, okay? Because your worksheet is going to ask you those same questions and to break down the poems in the same way you've been used to, okay? And I am fully confident in you at this point. All the practice has led to this. You got this. You've been practicing all week for this, okay? This is the title of your last document, and then you are done for the week. Congratulations.